Hello beautiful crafty people, Michelle here and welcome to my Makery. It is the 16th of October today. I had one of my lovely children turn 21 yesterday and I have another child having a birthday tomorrow. He'll be 14. So busy in my house at the moment. Okay, let's hop right into it. What have I been buying? Nothing! Do you believe it? Haven't bought a thing. Not yarny anyway. So we'll go straight into what I've been making. I haven't made as much as I've made in the previous week. I seem to have made a few little things and then kind of started a few other projects that haven't really finished. But one thing I have done is an octopus. So it's my adventures in Makery. And I'm quite pleased. Oh, his eyes are a bit squiffy, but I'm quite pleased with how he looks. I didn't exactly follow a pattern. You don't really need one. I don't know. But I just kind of did some circle increases, then kept it going, and then did some decreases, and then joined them up and put some swirlies on the bottom. Did some eyes. I thought they kind of looked like octopus eyes. Oh, where's that white gone? What have I done there? I'll fix that up later. His eyes gone weird. But, so I made that and I'm quite pleased with that. Definitely doesn't look like roadkill. And next I followed a pattern by Hooked by Robin. And it's for her mini jellyfish keychain. I think he needs some more dangly bits. So I might add them, but I think he looks okay. But I'm not 100% happy with how his bits are hanging. So I made another one. Where is it? Come here, little fella. I'm more happy with this one. I made the eyes bigger and I put more tentacle-y bits hanging on this one, and I'm quite happy with how that one looks. So just little experiments for my craft fair coming up. But I did like these patterns, the pattern by Hooked by Robin, and I will be going to do some more of hers. Something else I made, and this I just kind of put together without a pattern again, is a little cactus pin cushion. It's going to be. I'm probably going to put it in a little tin to give it a stable base. But yeah, my son reckons it looks like a teapot, but it's my idea of a little cactusy cushion. I did a little flower just with some scrap yarn. I'm quite happy with that. I did also make, if you'll just excuse me for a moment, I'll just pause this and go and get. I made my very first tea cozy. It's a bit short. Careful. Yeah. So I'm happy with this. It's supposed to be a cactus. The pink flower is made with the remains of a Karen cupcake that I've used for a couple of other projects that I'll be showing you in a minute. And this green is Paintbox Erin, and it's left over from my daughter's blanket that I made her. Okay. I have finished. Oh, there's a loose pin hanging about. I have finished. Well, it's not really finished because it's not sewn together. Well, but there's the strap done and the cozy part done. So that's going to be another water bottle holder, and it's a bright orange. It's not quite as orange as it's showing. That's looking neon there. It's not that orange. Probably more like that. No, still not that bright. But anyway, there's that I've done. Now I've made this granny square, and that's all it is a granny square. But I'm going to make a lovey. That's why it's got this peak in the middle from where I've been holding it and going, look, lovey, to anyone who will listen to me. And just around the border I just did, I think, single crochet, chain 2 single crochets, but without skipping any stitches, so it's just given this little bobbly effect around the border. Now the lovey, the animal part that I'm making for this is going to be a bunny, but at the moment it's half a head. So, which is this? And that's been made out of Karen cupcakes, sour grapes. And I used pretty much one whole one for this part. They are only 85 gram balls, and I think I might have had a wee bit left. I'm not sure about that. And then I'm using another one for the body part, which, yeah, as I said, will be a bunny. And then I made, again, not finished, but I'm great at not finishing things. It should be an Olympic sport. I would win gold for New Zealand. It's going to be a jellyfish, and once again, I haven't used a pattern. I've just kind of looked at pictures of jellyfish and thought, oh, I can do that. So I just kind of made the shape. I didn't have enough of the green to finish the bottom, so I greened and whited it, but you're not really going to see that. And then I used a slightly different green and put a little frill around there, and then a white frill around the bottom, and then I'm going to make, you know, some doofers like this one, and then just have some hangy bits, and it'll be a jellyfish. It's just kind of like my tester, my prototype, to see if I can make them, and if they're too time consuming, or, you know, for my craft fair. And then I made, which is also not finished, I get easily distracted, and I'll be working on something and I'll go, oh, I've got a brilliant idea, and so I start making something else. Yeah, I do that a lot. Anyway, after my first little cactus, which was so cute, and my son was like, I want one, and I mean, he doesn't need a pincushion, he just wants it for a cactus. So I made a longer cactus, and he's got a little arm to go there, and this one, you know, little cactus arms. So he needs to be finished, stuffed and put together. Oh, I do have, where are they? I don't think I've shown this. It's another water bottle holder. This is made out of another Karen cupcake, but I can't remember what this one is called. But this one's in like a lacy stitch pattern, where the other one I made was like in a mesh, like a fillet kind of thing. This one, yeah, posts and shells. And there's the handle for that. It needs to be sewn on. And then I tried a pattern from Crystal at Bag O' Day Crochet, and it's her twisted cowl. Loved it. I love it. Look how cute. This is in the Karen cupcake as well. But I just love, I don't love how it looks on me, but I just love the twistedness of it, and the way it all goes together and looks so cool. My sons were like, Mum, you're making a Mobius strip. And I was like, a what? But apparently that's what it is. A Mobius strip, which is a continuous strip that's never ending. I don't know. And I made another one. I made this one. And this one is a lovely brownie colour. I love it. And it is a wool and soybean protein or something. Soybean fibre mix. It's deliciously soft, even with the wool, although I am allergic to wool, so it's really scratchy and itchy for me. Yeah, shouldn't have done that. Bad idea. Even working with it, my eyes started to water and scratch and itch in my nose and everything, and yeah, but it's beautiful yarn. Beautiful. And I made another divine hat with that Karen cake as well, and so all the stuff I made from that Karen cake was made from two Karen cupcakes to make, and out of that I made this hat, the cowl, the drink bottle holder, and the flower for the tea cozy were made from the two. So I thought, you know, that was quite good to get that out of those. And then last project I'm working on at the moment. Sorry, I've been a bit higgledy-piggledy today, but the weather's funny here, so I'm in a bit, kind of makes me a bit crazy. It's another pattern by Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet. I love Crystal's tutorials. They're so easy to follow, and you always get a lovely item at the end of it. And yeah, they're so easy to follow. I haven't found one of her patterns yet that I can't do, so that's saying something. And this is the butterfly effect shawl, which has all these little textury bits. And this is another Karen cupcake, because they had a sale on them a while ago. If you've watched some of my hauls, you will see that I bought quite a few, and I had been planning on making baby blankets out of them, but I now realize they're not as soft, or some of them aren't as soft as I thought. And even after washing the baby blanket I made for my boss, I wasn't 100% happy with how it felt. And I have way softer yarn I can use. So this is not quite one Karen cupcake in there. And this is the Candy Buttons colourway, which has some gorgeous colours in it. I fell in love with it as soon as I started making it up. The only thing I found is that right here in the middle is this one random little brown piece. Everybody see that annoying little brown piece? Right there. I don't get it. Why is it there? Anyway, I mean, I don't mind the colour flecks. You have, you know, bits of green in the yellow and bits of orange in the... That's not yellow. Orange, bits of orange in the red and stuff like that, and that doesn't bother me. But the random piece of brown, I don't understand. And also I'm thinking I might have to start colour controlling, which I've never done before, because as you may be able to see here on my last row, my blue started halfway and got to there, and then I think it's going to run out again about halfway down. And I'm not going to like that if my bright pink, what comes after the blue, purple, starts there and goes up that side and back down. And then the pink that side and back down. I don't think I'm going to like how that looks. Oopsie. So I don't know whether I should just do that for the rest of this cake, because there is only 2 colour changes left in the cake. Oh, it's falling to pieces because of the way I picked it up. See, there's that much left. So there's the blue and then the purple and a little bit of pink. So I can do that and see how it looks, I suppose. And if I don't like it, I can just rip it out. Or I can just start colour controlling from now. What does everybody think I should do? I don't know. But anyway, that's what I've been up to this week. I have worked a bit. Had some training at work. We've had a major storm come through. My trampoline, which is a 16-foot trampoline, ended up on my neighbour's roof with a big hole in the middle of it. Not the roof, the trampoline. So we had high gusty winds, and we had to go over and get that off her roof and take it to pieces, and we couldn't get the springs off, so I ended up just having to cut the mat off and threw it over the fence into our place. And then me and my kids lugged it into the garage. Were later told off and told we should have rung the fire brigade, but you know, they were far too busy. There were tree limbs falling down and roofs being blown off, probably. They normally do, and when we get weather like that through here. And we had a bit of a civil defence emergency with our town water supply, as with the weather it had made it harder to treat the water and have it ready for our supply. So our town supply was dwindling and dwindling, and they had the fire service come round and tell everybody to only use the water for cooking and drinking. That was it. No bathing, no washing, no dishes, Kids were like, yeah, no chores. But we're all back to normal now. It was only for about 12 hours as they kind of built the supply of clean water back up again. It was just taking them longer to get the water to the quality it needed to be. So, I suppose I better go and do some laundry. So thank you all for joining me. It's been great to see you. Please come again if you liked the video. Please tick the like or click the like button. Subscribe. I'd love to see you more often. I am going to try and put up more videos, and I'm really pleased I have some new subscribers. I'd love to get to 150. So if you have a friend who you think might like my content, please share me with them. I'd love to meet your friends. Thank you. Take care. See you next time.